Hey everybody, this is Tyler Sult, personal trainer from Fitness by Design, and today I'm going to be taking you guys through a very simple workout that you guys can do in your hotel rooms if you're out traveling at home with some very simple pieces of equipment. And so today I have a pair of dumbbells. You can use any pair of dumbbells that suit your strength. I have a resistance band, a bench, and then all you need is a little bit of a space, Olympic platform, a mat, anything that suits you. And so today, you got a couple factors to think about. We have 3 different levels we can take this workout through. If you're a beginner, think about doing 3 rounds, 1 set per exercise, only about 10 to 15 reps. If you're a little more on the intermediate side, stick with that 3 to 4 rounds and then go up to 15 to 20 reps. If you're more advanced, push it to 25 reps, 4 to 5 rounds. And so for the first exercise we're gonna do today is a simple push-up. And so if you are an intermediate level athlete, you're gonna be doing toes, hands, all the way up to the top. A couple reps here, just for a quick demonstration, elbows in, all the way down, all the way up. If you need to be a little bit easier, you can modify, drop your knees, let yourself come all the way down, all the way up. If you're a little bit more on the advanced side, use that bench, give yourself a little bit of a decline here, all the way back up here to the top, focusing on proper breathing techniques all the way through. For exercise number 2, we're gonna do a row. And so for the row, you got a couple different levels here. I'm gonna show you guys both. We can use a resistance band. You can use any type of anchor. So if you have a wall available, if you have, say, a piece of equipment, say a treadmill, elliptical, all you gotta do is loop this band around something sturdy, get into a low stance, pick a favorite arm that you wanna start with, give me a great stretch, pull all the way through. And so right here, think about engaging your biceps, keeping your elbow low and tight, and using your back muscles to stabilize as you pull all the way through. If you're gonna do a one-sided exercise, if we're gonna do 10 reps, make sure you're getting 10 reps on the right and the left, taking a few moments of rest in between. If you'd rather use dumbbells, dumbbell technique, a little bit different. You wanna start with slight knee bend, drop your hips low, leave your butt back, and use gravity to kind of help you out here with the dumbbells. And so reaching down forward, holding up nice and tight, squeezing your biceps, squeezing your back as you work through the entire range of motion. For the third exercise, we're gonna be working the arms and the shoulders same time. It's a little bit of a combo move. So we're gonna do an overhead press out of a bicep curl. So start up, feet underneath your hips, give yourself a great curl. When you get to the top of that curl, rotate, finish pressing up to the top, right back down. And so you have a subtle rotation in your hands, staying nice and under control, all the way through the movement. And so if the combo trips you up a little bit, if you're having trouble with coordination, you can focus on just one aspect. And so you can do your set here and do your 10 reps. And then once you're finished with your 10 reps, you can flip the weights up and do the shoulders separately. And so wherever your coordination level is, wherever your comfort level is, pick the optimal place for you to start. And so after we knock out our 3 upper body exercises, we're gonna do some lower. So our first lower exercise is gonna be the squat. And so I'm gonna turn sideways here for the camera. When you squat, you wanna make sure you sit low and you wanna try to get your thighs to a parallel position. So we're gonna drop down into a nice chair, right back up. Sit nice and low, right back up. If you have a bench, that's a great way to give yourself a little bit of a spotter. And so you can start seated. This puts you in a good position with your legs, safe position for your knees, good angles. You can go hands on your chest, hands out in front, stand up nice and tall, come back down, tap your butt to that bench, then you're right back up again. For my intermediate and my advanced, you can use 1 dumbbell or 2. If you're gonna use 1, hold at the chest, sit low, right back up. Again, if you want more resistance, hold 2, right down by your side, straight down, right back up. Again, beginners 10 reps, intermediate 15 to 20, advanced 25. Next exercise, we're gonna do some lunges. And so you're gonna want some space. Take a step back, focusing on balance, power through your thighs. So as we take a step out, here, catch your balance first and foremost. Lower yourself down to a 90-degree angle, right back up, return to your starting position. And so if you have the coordination and the balance, try to walk through it. Step, right back. Step, right back. I kind of like to use my arms like a runner. Helps with your balance a little bit more. It's a little more natural. So when you step with your left, lift the right arm. Step with the right, lift the left. If you want that extra resistance, again, same concept, holding weights down by your side. Here, keeping the chest tall, and just finding yourself a really good rhythm. Coming up back and forth. Now with the lunges, it's very similar if you're gonna do a single arm row. And so if you're gonna do 10 steps, make sure you get 10 steps on the right, 10 steps on the left. And so if you're advanced and you're gonna do that 25 rep set, it's 50 steps. So it'll be a really good challenge for you. The third lower body exercise we're gonna do here is called an RDL, Romanian deadlift. And so what we're gonna do is turn sideways here once again. You keep your legs stiff, hold weights out in front, and you lean forward, keeping your back straight. And so you get to a point where you feel a great stretch down the back of your thigh and your hamstrings. When you get to that point, you're gonna stop, squeeze your butt tight, and roll your way up. And what you're gonna work here is your postural muscles in the lower body, hamstrings, glutes, and you're gonna get some lower back action out of it. It's great for building that posture. So if you spend a lot of time at work, at home, on the desk, sitting down a lot, this helps to bring you out of that position so you're standing up nice and tall. For our last few exercises here, we're gonna work on that core. And so we're gonna be down here, we're gonna do a plank. And so when we're doing the plank, my beginners, I want you guys to think about 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds. Intermediate, 45, advanced, a minute plus. All right, a minute plus. If we're gonna be doing a full plank, you want forearms and toes. Locked into a great position here. Your elbows should be underneath the shoulders. You don't wanna let yourself get out of the way. Underneath the shoulders, your butt, you wanna avoid being up tall, keep it in a good low position, and you just wanna focus on breathing. So you wanna keep your legs straight, abs pulled in, belly button tucked into your navel. If you need a little bit of extra help, if it's a little bit too difficult, you can drop your knees down, cross your feet, and lock in here. So you got your two different levels there. Next exercise, we're gonna do a cross crunch. And so you're gonna be lying down back, pick a leg here, doesn't matter which, cross over the body. So once you get into this position, pretty simple. If your left knee is up, right hand to the right ear, bring that right elbow to that left knee. I like to keep my left hand on my abs so I can feel them work. So you're gonna inhale, exhale, crunch across, touch that knee. And so in that position, you're working for your prescribed amount of reps for your level. So either 10 to the left, 15 to 20, or 25. And then for our final exercise, guys, we're gonna do something called a Superman. And so this comes back to that Romanian deadlift for your posture. We're gonna work the posterior chain, your back, your butt, your hamstrings. We're gonna lie on our belly. Tuck your hands in by your side. What you're gonna do here is look down, squeeze everything up, pull yourself off the floor. Using only your back muscles here, and relax all the way back down. Pulling up, all the way back up. Every time you get to the top, hold that repetition for about 1 Mississippi. Come up, 1 Mississippi, relax. Right back up, 1 Mississippi, and relax. And so those 9 exercises, that's a great full body set. So you should be feeling good head to toe, get a really good sweat in. I would recommend immediately following that set, something like a treadmill, elliptical if you have the space for it, about 10 to 15 minutes. If you can get all of that in, you're looking about burning 300 to 400 calories in that session, which is a great start to your day. Okay guys, so as a quick recap, I'm gonna go ahead and run through the exercises really quick. You guys can see our rep schemes for the beginners, intermediate, and advanced. And so that first exercise, guys, we're gonna start off with your push-up. All right, so push-up, our first couple are gonna be our upper bodies. Second exercise is that row. And so remember with the row, you can use your resistance band or you can use your dumbbells. You got your 2 variations there. Remember to count the left side and the right side while you're counting up your reps. Exercise number 3, we're gonna do that bicep curl, and we're gonna push that into an overhead press. All right, overhead press right there, OHP. And so remember, you can break that one down as well, all right? Coordination-wise, if you want to split it into 2 exercises. So as we progress through, let's go ahead and move on to that squat. Then we have our lunges. And then we have that stiff-legged Romanian deadlift, which we just like to call simply an RDL. And so those are our first 6 exercises. So we have the upper body and the lower body. And then last but not least, we're gonna finish up with that midsection. And so we're gonna start off here with our plank. We're gonna be forearms and toes. We got ourselves a cross crunch. And then finally, our Superman, working on proper posture. And so remember guys, as you guys are going through this, train smart, train hard, and above all else, have fun with it. This is Tyler Salt, Fitness by Design, personal trainer. Have a good day.